I move
Nag-flex po ng muscle.
to cite for contempt Pastor Kibuloy on the grounds which I have stated. So move, Mr. Chair.
The Supreme Court has ruled that before any person is held in contempt of a house or any committee thereof, he must be given due process, meaning a chance to explain, Your Honor.
Ayun na nga no, mga kababayan, ang pagkakakilala natin dito kay Congressman Johnny Pimentel, mahusay naman congressman yan at hindi mahilig mag-grandstanding. Ano pong nangyari sa inyo, Congressman Johnny? Bakit talagang pag-iipal nyo kalibel na po kayo nitong si Risa Hontiveros? No? Magkamag-anak ba itong dalawang to? Itong si Risa at saka itong si Johnny Pimentel. Dito po sa video na ito mga kababayan, nagkasagutan itong si Johnny Pimentel at itong si Attorney Ferdy Topacio dyan sa nangyaring hearing sa House of Representatives. Hindi po dumalo itong si Pastor Apollo Kibuloy sa naturang pagdinig na yan. Kaya nag-move po itong si Congressman Johnny Pimentel na i-cite in contempt itong si Pastor Apollo Kibuloy. Abangan nyo po kung anong mga susunod na kaganapan dito sa video na to. Pero bago po natin umpisa ng ating talakayan, gusto muna po natin magpasalamat sa ating mga bagong member. Kung gusto nyo pong mag-join, i-click nyo lang yung join button dyan. Napakamura lang po ng ating membership, no, pangkape. Pero isang subscribe lang po at saka isang like, masayang-masaya na po tayo doon. Pero kung gusto niyo pong magpa-member, anytime naman, wala namang problema kung gusto niyo i-cancel yan. Anytime pwede niyo pong i-cancel. Nandyan po yung joint button sa ilalim. Click nyo lang po yan at makakasali na kayo sa ating membership. Ayun na nga dito sa video na to, pag-uusapan po natin itong pakiusap nitong si Senator Robin Padilla. Na kung saan, Senator Robin Hood Padilla has formally sought consideration for Kingdom of Jesus Christ leader Pastor Apollo Kibuloy relation to his contempt order issue by a Senate panel. Ang sabi po dito sa report ng Manila Bulletin, Padilla call for consideration, proper treatment for Kibuloy amid contempt order. Ayun na nga mga kababayan, merong contempt sa Senado, merong contempt dyan sa House of Representatives. Pero yung dito sa House of Representatives, alam po natin, matagal na rin po nilang gustong makita itong si Pastor Kibuloy. Kaso, ang issue dito, nasasagot naman ng mga abogado nitong SMNI, yung mga katanungan nitong mga congressman, hindi po natin maintindihan kung bakit din nila gustong makita itong si Pastor Kibuloy. Malamang sa malamang fan din po sila nitong si Pastor. O baka lihim silang membro ng KOJC. Yung mga congressman na yan. Dito sa video nito, makikita po natin ang talagang sagad-sagad na pag-iipal nitong si Congressman Johnny Pimentel. Siguro, reasonable naman po yung panawagan na yun nitong Senator Robin Padilla. Kung naiintindihan po sana ng ating mga kababayan kung ano yung naitulong nitong, hindi na itong si Kibuloy, yung kanyang SMNI na lang, hindi yan. Kasi hindi matanggap ng iba nating mga kababayan yung mga dilawan. Hindi nila matanggap na yung sinabi nitong si Senator Robin Padilla na may utang na loob tayo kay Pastor Kibuloy. Ano na lang, yung effort na lang, hindi na kay Pastor Kibuloy, yung effort na lang ng SMNI para tapusin ang ating armed struggle sa ating bansa. Yun. Malaki ang pasalamat po natin doon. Kahit tayo dito sa PH Update, talagang sinasabi po natin napakalaking tulong yan sa NTFL doon dito sa Laban Kasama ang Bayan. Kasi po, diyan na-discuss yung mga kapalpakan, yung mga panlulokong ginagawa nitong mga makakaliwang grupo na to. Yung ginagawa po nilang pang-recruit sa ating mga kabataan, ginagawa po nilang pag-extort, pangingikil, yung mga bandido po kasi yung mga yan. Wala naman pong ideology yan. Pagkahiningan ka ng pera, hindi ka nagbigay, lahat ng mga ari-arian mo, susunugin po ng mga tao na yan. Kaya yung ginagawa ng SMNI, kahit konting na lang, hindi kasi na-appreciate ng ating mga kababayan, pero sa totoo lang, napakalaking tulong po nun. Ito, kasi dati maya merong nasasawing bata dahil sumapi sila dyan sa mga makakaliwang grupo na yan. Tapos, mababalitaan ng kanilang magulang, natagpuan yung katawan ng kanilang mga anak, napasama sa engkwentro. Ngayon pala, hindi alam ng kanilang mga magulang, sumali na pala sa mga makakaliwang grupo. Yun po ang sinusubukang pigilan ng mga programa nitong si Pastor Apollo Kibuloy diyan sa SMNI, yung Laban Kasama ang Bayan. Kumbaga ina-unmask nila itong mga nagpapahamak sa ating mga kabataan. At yan ang mga makakaliwang grupo na tropa nitong si Raul Manuel, nitong si Franz Castro, at nitong si Arlene Brosas. At nakakalungkot po talaga mga kababayan. Nakakalungkot. Sana bigyan ng konting kartesiya itong si Pastor Apollo Kibuloy. Noong panahon ng kampanya, noong walang issue na ganyan, kung makalapit itong mga politiko na to kay Pastor Apollo Kibuloy, talagang napakatindi po mga kababayan. Sinasadya pa po nila doon sa Glory Mountain. Nagpapa-picture-picture pa, nagpapataas pa ng kamay dito kay Pastor Apollo Kibuloy. Pero ngayon po mga kababayan, dahil hindi na presidente itong si Tatay Diggs, talagang sunod-sunod po ang birang natatanggap nitong si Pastor Apollo Kibuloy. Talagang bugbog sarado na po ang mama. Kayo dyan sa House of Representative, kung kayo magpapakita ng kahit katiting na awa man lamang dito kay Pastor Apollo Kibuloy at maintindihan ang kanyang mga pinagdadaanan ngayong mga panahon na to, sa tingin po natin, tataas sa respeto natin dito sa mga congressman na to. Tingnan natin, yan si Tambunting ano rin po yan pagkakakilala natin dyan mahusay din yan. Yan si Congressman Tambunting. Pero yung si Suarez, mamaya po makikita natin yung pagmumukha niya. Mamaya po mga kababayan, makikita niyo itong si Suarez. At dito naman po sa pasadahan po natin na mabilisan. Ito, nakakataas ng kilay, Lone Betor won 20 times in 1 month based on PCSO list, Tulpo. Tulpo, tapos na po ba yung committee report nyo doon sa investigasyon kaugnay dito sa mga questionabling pagkapanalo nitong si Lone Betor at nitong si Solo Betor? Naano nyo na po ba? Meron na po ba? Pwede na po ba namin basahin? Pwede po ba kaming makakuha ng kopya para makita namin kung ano yung mga findings nyo doon sa nangyaring hearing? Talagang angas itong si Senator Tulfo nun Balita ko, mga kaibigan, merong nakarating sa aking balita na mga malalapit dito kay Mer Robles daw ang mga nananalo diyan sa loto na yan. Ayun po mga kababayan. Ngayon parang mula noong noong nag-umpisa yung hearing, napakaraming nananalo maya't maya. Noong kasagsagan ng hearing kaugnay dito sa PCSO, biglang kumalma yung sitwasyon. Pagkatapos ng hearing, yun na naman po mga kababayan, party-party na naman po itong mga tao diyan sa PCSO. First time po 'yan. Yung tipong twice a week merong nananalo sa loto. Matindi po 'yan mga kababayan. Kaya yung sinabi nitong si Sandra Cam, kaugnay dito kay Mel Robles, na napakahanghang po yung mga sinabi nitong si Ma'am Sandra Cam dito kay Mel Robles. Tayo sa tingin natin at lumalakas ang ebidensya na talagang merong nangyayaring kabalbalan dyan sa PCSO. Kasi sabi nitong si Madam Sandra Cam, noong daw pong panahon nila dyan sa PCSO, napakahirap manalo dahil dahil siguro walang dayaan. Dahil siguro yung ang tawag dito, yung root access hindi na-access. Baka ngayon po mga kababayan, yung root access may access yung mga black ops. Kaya maya't maya may nananalo. Grabe naman po ito mga kababayan. Hanggang kailan? Binibigyan po kayo ng peking pag-asa ng mga tao dyan sa PCSO. Kaya kung ako sa inyo mga kababayan, huwag na po kayong tumaya ng loto. Binibigyan po kayo ng mga peking pag-asa na isi-shade mo yung birthday ng aso mo, birthday ng kambing mo, lahat ng birthday ng alam mo, ilalagay mo sa... Tapos, hindi ka makatulog sa gabi. Mananalo na, may milyonaryo na ata ako. Kinabukasan, maririnig mo, nanalo si Lone Betor. Kaya, Senator Rapi, kailangan po, kapag inimbestigan nyo yung PCSO na yan, isabay nyo na rin po yung napabalita na meron daw politiko na binayaran ng 1 billion at yung isang politiko naman, 400 million, itong PCSO, para mag-keep quiet. Di umano meron daw binayaran. Ngayon po, pagka inimbestigahan nyo na po yan, Senator Rapi Tulfo, isabay nyo na rin po yun para magkaalaman na kung sino itong mga politiko na to na di umano binayaran ng PCSO. Ayun na nga mga kababayan, dito sa video na to, panuorin po natin itong pag-cite ang pag-contempt nitong si Johnny Pimentel kay Pastor Apollo Kibuloy.
Mr. Chair, I was going to raise that also. Eh,
Pimentel.
During the last hearing, February 7,
Mm,
if you will recall,
February
most
7.
especially those who were present during that hearing, this committee issued a subpoena to Pastor Kibuloy because of his non-appearance on the several invitations that we sent him. And I can see that again, Pastor Kibuloy is a no-show in this hearing. Now, it is very clear under the House rules,
Ayan na po.
especially
Kaya
on
po, mga
rules
kababayan.
of governing procedure on
Mm.
inquiries in aid of legislation.
Mm,
Section 11, the committee may punish any person for contempt by a majority of members present, specifically on Section A, refusal without legal excuse to obey summons, and
Naku po.
Section E, acting in a disrespectful manner. In this case, although he is not present, but the fact that he has not been appearing in these hearings, in this committee, just shows that he has no respect for this committee. It just shows that he acts like God, he acts with impunity, he takes this hearing for granted. Ipinagwawalang balahala niya, importante ho siya dito. So in this case, Mr. Chair, kahit na mag-hearing pa tayo ng 20 beses, kahit na 20 beses natin
Sen Johnny, hanggang ngayon, di ko po natin maintindihan kung anong relevance nitong si Kibuloy dyan sa hearing nyo. Pinag-uusapan dyan yung prangkisa ng SMNI. Ngayon, kung tatanggalin yung prangkisa o kung ano pa man yung rekomendasyon nyo dyan, sa tingin po natin, pabor sa inyo na hindi dumalo dyan sa hearing itong si Kibuloy. Sa totoo lang. Pwede nyong sabihin, since hindi ka dumalo sa hearing, baka desisyonan na namin tong prangkisa na to. Diba? Ngayon, kung gusto nyo lang siyang ipahiya dyan, kaya gusto nyo siyang papuntahin din, ibang usapan naman po yun kung Johnny.
tayo si Pastor Kibuloy.
Mm.
It is very clear that he has no intention whatsoever of appearing in this committee. Therefore, Mr. Chair, under House rules, it is our obligation to show these people who take this committee for granted the sanctions that could be meted under our House rules.
Naku po.
Therefore, Mr. Chair, I move
Flex po ng muscle.
to cite for contempt Pastor Kibuloy on the grounds which I have stated. So move, Mr. Chair.
Ayun, naku po. Isi-second ano na yan. Demotion. Mabilis po yan.
There's a motion by the Honorable Pimentel.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, the Honorable
with the indulgence of the good
Suarez. Deputy Speaker na ako.
Congressman Pimentel with regards to this
Parang
motion.
tumaba si Suarez. Ano nangyari,
I have
Suarez?
nothing I
Parang
can
tumaba.
say, but
Uy, ikaw Suarez, ano nangyari? Ba't parang tumaba ka? Talagang yung mga congressman nagtatabaan Ano nangyari sa'yo? Ba't parang nagmanas yung mukha mo, Suarez? Ang Pedro ng Garapata.
it's just proper, Mr. Chair, siguro na we might ask the representative of Kibuloy,
Suarez.
then we will rule on that particular motion.
Okay. With the
Galing, ayos,
the
ayos.
request of
Ayos yun. Kung Kareps Paduano, okay yung ginawa mo na yun. Ayos, approve sa atin yan. Tingnan natin to sa Suarez kung paano yung facial expression niya.
the Honorable Paduano. The Honorable Pimentel will
Ayos yan.
defer and hold in abeyance.
I yield to the
Yes.
request.
And
Ayos.
the Honorable Attorney Topacio, magandang hapon po sa inyo.
Magsasalita na po itong si Atty. Ferdy. Kaabang-abang to.
Magandang hapon po, Mr. Chair, Your
Galing,
Honors.
ayos.
May I
Sino
be
mo?
recognized, Your Honor?
Yes,
Grabe,
you are.
Ang ganda ng ang ganda ng tanawin. Daming animals.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor,
Sa isang screen ko hindi dito. Dito sa isang screen ko. Nagtitingin po kasi ako ng ng mga crocodile dito sa zoo. Dito. Marami po kasi akong screen dito sa ano ko, setup ko. Ito, dito yung mga crocodile. Tataba ng mga crocodile, ah. Parang gusto ko po kasi mag-alaga ng crocodile. Saan kaya makakabili ng crocodile, no? Oh.
With
Gusto ko yung may trintas na crocodile.
respect to the motion and with all due respect,
Ganda ni
we
PH.
believe we have provided legal justification for the non-presence of Pastor Apollo Quiboloy in our letter to the committee, Your Honor. Wherein the gist of it states that
In letter.
based on the previous hearings of this honorable committee, we have an idea of the information being required. And we have stated in this letter, Your Honors, very respectfully, that Pastor Quiboloy for around 4 years now has had no hand whatsoever in the running of SMNI, whose franchise is under consideration, Your Honor. Instead, to show our good faith and our due respect to this honorable committee and to show that we are not evading the subpoena, Your Honors, we have brought with us 3 persons who are in the best position, more than Pastor Quiboloy, and who have been the ones active since 2022 in the affairs of the Kingdom of Jesus Christ,
Ayos.
which are the current executive pastor of the KJOC and his top staff, Attorney Eunice Ambrosio and Maria Norfeli Marimon, Your Honors. So
Okay.
with respect to the kingdom, they are the ones who possess the necessary competence to answer whatever questions this honorable committee may throw at them.
Oh, okay. Ayos. Approve.
Mr. Chair,
Yun na po, kinarga na yung kumbaga, mga opisyal ng kingdom na pwedeng sumagot sa katanungan itong si Johnny Pimentel. Siyempre, si Johnny Pimentel, mag-grandstanding yan. Papayag ba siya na titiklop niya yung kanyang maxel? Hindi papayag yan si Johnny. Johnny, banatan
we
mo.
understand the explanation of Attorney Topacio, but the fact still remains that Pastor Quiboloy has not appeared in this committee. You are presenting actually 3 persons that you have just mentioned to explain whatever questions or whatever clarifications are needed.
Papayag
As
yan.
you have stated, they are
Titiklop
well
yan.
versed with regards
Johnny
to
Pimentel yan eh.
the operations of Suarasug. But the matter at
Baka
hand,
Johnny
Mr. Chair,
Pimentel
I
yan.
believe, it still remains is the non-appearance of Pastor Quiboloy. Of course, Mr. Chair, we will entertain or we will ask questions to your substitute resource persons. But Mr. Chair, I still insist my earlier motion, I again reiterate, I move to cite for contempt Pastor Quiboloy.
Hindi
Mr.
titiklop
Chair.
yan.
Thank you very much,
Tigas
Honorable
yan eh.
Pimentel. Attorney Topacio.
Your Honor, we will always submit to the discretion of the committee. With just the very respectful and gentle reminder, Your Honors, that in the very recent case of Ong versus Senate Blue Ribbon Committee, the Supreme Court has ruled that before any person is held in contempt of the a house or any committee thereof, he must be given due process, meaning a chance to explain, Your Honor. We are just invoking this right on behalf of Pastor Quiboloy because our Constitution itself states that the rights of persons invited to congressional hearings should be respected, Your Honor. That is all that we ask, Your Honor. Nothing else.
Thank you, Attorney Topacio.
Ayun. Ayos. Sagutan na po itong mga
Just for the
kababayan.
information of everyone, Pastor Quiboloy has been invited as far back as December. Several invitations has been given to him, and
Itong si Tambunting. Gusto rin niyang makita si Pastor.
he has not appeared, which prompted
Okay.
the Honorable Pimentel to he filed a motion for him to for us to subpoena Pastor Quiboloy because of his non-appearance in previous hearings. So I think as far as due process is concerned, we have complied with it. As a matter of fact,
Okay. Gusto rin i-contempt si Pastor. yung ano dito issue, yung prangkisa. Kumilinabag sa prangkisa. Ngayon, binitbit na nitong si Topacio yung tatlong pinakamataas na opisyal ng kingdom na makakasagot sa mga katanungan ng mga congressman to. Ibig sabihin, kahit pumunta pa dyan itong si Pastor, wala na siyang sasagot. Kasi wala naman talaga siyang connection eh. Yung tatlo na pinakamataas, sila talaga makakasagot. Yun ang ano doon, yun ang issue natin dito. Ngayon, kung mag-i-insist pa rin, etong committee na to, alam na this.
Because of his absence, I'm so
Okay.
familiar already with Attorney Mark Tolentino. Okay? And I'm of course the idol of everyone, the guy that invented the rules of the House, the Honorable Rolex Suplico, who is also here, who I used to read in the newspapers when I was in elementary. Okay, and up to now, it's an honor to see him in our hearings. That's why ako po as far as pagiging due process, matter of fact po, marami pong mga katanungan, marami pong hindi masagot, at lagi po sabi hindi na kaya sagutin. No? And which really, I think, mahaba naman po yung proseso na binigay po namin para po sa kanyang pagpunta ko dito. At kami naman po ay kung baka na-extend na ho namin. As a matter of fact, naubos na ho lahat ng mga pwedeng maitanong dahil naitanong sa dami pong hearings na hinandak na po ng committee Attorney Topacio. And this can be, I think, Attorney Suplico would attest to this, no? Na talagang we were very patient at lahat po ng pamaraan ay binigay po namin sa kanila. So, maraming salamat, Attorney Topacio. Wala na po kayong i-manifest. May tanong lang po ko. Alam po, pwede po ba ako magtanong?
Of course, Your Honor, you're the chairman.
Siyempre. Kasi ho, pinadala ho namin yung subpoena February 20, no? At ito'y publicized naman. At bakit po sa March 11 lang po kayo nagpadala ng sulat? At nauna po ho ang media kasi tumatawag po sa akin ang media. At ang sabi ko sa kanila, hindi ko po pwede sagutin yan dahil wala po akong natatanggap na sulat. True enough, sinek ko yung records, natanggap lang ho namin yung sulat nyo kahapon, March 11. Tapos may amended letter at March 12 today. Humarap po yung isang abogado ninyo. So, why did it take you so long to write us that letter?
Kasi po, hindi po ako involved, Mr. Chair, doon sa previous mga hearings. So, nireview ko pa po yung video ng mga hearings para mapagtanto ko po kung ano yung mga maaring itanong based on the trend. At yun nga po, coupled with the fact that Pastor Kibuloy has been out of the day-to-day or even the general operations of SMNI or Suarasug, Your Honor, because he has decided to concentrate on purely spiritual matters, ay lumiham po kami. Yung unang liham po kasi, pasensya na po kayo, we meant no disrespect to the committee, Mr. Chair. Kanya lang, noong ibibigay na po namin dito, napansin po namin may typographical errors lang naman po, kaya ni-revise po namin.
Which was received today.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Typographical errors lang po ang
So that's why the first letter we received March 11, the second letter we received today at the day of the hearing.
Opo,
Yes.
pero it's basically the same, Your Honor. We did not want to spring any surprise. It's just typographical errors, Your Honor.
Thank you very
We apologize because of the a tight schedule of this representation. We profoundly apologize to the committee and to the chair.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Before I continue, the chair will recognize the Deputy Speaker, the Honorable David J.J. Suarez. Welcome,
Yun.
sir.
Thank you very much.
The Honorable Franz Pumaren is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Address lang pong question kay Attorney Topacio. I'm quite
Ay, gusto
baffled
mo.
no, dahil
Gusto mag-grandstand din po nitong tao na to.
we
Pakinggan po
mentioned
natin.
that kaya hindi pupunta dahil wala siya dun sa day-to-day activity, yung pagpapatakbo ng SMNI, hindi niya alam. In fact, there are three resource speakers that can answer that. My main question lang here, kung gano'n man pala, may invitation siya, bakit ayaw niyang pumunta? Then let him explain to us kung ano talaga ang role niya dun sa SMNI. And aside from that, probably
Kapal na. Ibang klase din to si sir eh. Wala. Ano pa itatanong nyo? Nandiyan na nga yung mga competent personnel na magsasagot doon sa inyong mga katanungan. Ano ba naman yan, sir? Huwag ka noon. Sus. Ano ba yan?
there are still other questions that can be raised. Yun lang naman ang quite
Nako po.
baffling on my part na bakit ayaw niyang pumunta. Na kung confident naman siya na he has no idea how yung SMNI operates day-to-day basis. Yun lang po, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chair, I was going to raise that also.
The
Eh,
Honorable Pimentel.
During the last hearing, February 7, if you will recall, most especially those who were present during that hearing, this committee issued a subpoena.
Honorable Attorney Topacio.
Ayun.
Maybe in the future.
We'll pray on that.
Wala po. Talagang ang tingin natin talagang makokontempt itong si Pastor Kibuloy.
Levity aside,
Panapanahon lang yan mga sir. Panapanahon lang po yan. Panapanahon.
levity aside, Your Honors, with all due respect to the good Congressman Asidre, the ruling of the Supreme Court applies to all hearings, either of the Senate or of the House of Representatives. Secondly, with respect to the point of the good Congresswoman Franz Castro, the same is well taken actually, Your Honors. As in fact, in the case of Senate versus Ermita, the Supreme Court said that the questions and the proposed legislation should be attached to the subpoena. The proposed legislation is already public, so that is out there, Your Honors. But perhaps, Representative Castro, if we could be furnished proposed questions, and if these questions cannot be answered by the three representatives here, and we are invoking this with all due respect, based on the doctrine of Senate versus Ermita, then we can determine, and then, well, Your Honors, if the legal justification provided by Pastor Kibuloy is not sufficient in the eyes of this committee, then, of course, it may proceed according to its rules. But in the meantime, again, we apologize for taxing the patience of the committee. We again humbly appeal for due process in this case, Your Honor.
Thank you very much.
Chairman.
The Honorable Carap.
Anyway, binuksan na rin yan ni
Si Carlos.
Topacio. Attorney Topacio.
Ibig
Anyway,
sabihin yung ginawa nitong si Paduano na pakinggan muna natin kung ano sasabihin itong legal counsel o kung sino pa man. Yung unang sinabi niya kanina, ano lang yun, kumbaga gusto lang ipakita sa publiko na ayan, hindi kami basta-basta nagko-contempt, hindi nga dumalo itong si Kibuloy dito, pero yung kanyang abogado at ang abogado ng SMNI, pinayagan namin magsalita. Ayos.
Yes,
iba
Your Honor.
kasi yung
Kabisado-
circumstances with regards to
kabisado
Senator Ong. Kasi si Ong dumalo eh. He was not given due process. Etong case ni Pastor Kibuloy, hindi siya dumalo. He disrespect this committee. And
Naku po.
yung question of legal excuse by attending this committee, okay.
Ang yayabang po nila dyan, no? Ang yayabang, kala mong gagaling talaga. Ang tatalino talaga. Pero paglabas po sa dyan sa House of Representatives, mga kulelat naman po yan. Totoo lang, tanggalin mo pagiging congressman na yan, nila, itabi mo sila kay Atty. Topacio, magmumukhang gusgusin yung mga tao na yan.
I will grant it to you, attorney. I will grant it to you.
Yabang,
Hindi ko sinasabi na tama
Sobrang
ka.
yabang nitong si
But we
Paduano.
can also impose letter F. Undue interference. We can impose
Yabang ni
undue
Paduano,
interference, not letter A.
Well, Your Honor, as I said, we will always submit.
Kaya nga kasi you defended it with our colleague here.
Yes,
Ayaw
Your
nga pag-usapan dapat eh. Sabi ko, gusto ko pag-usapan natin sa gilid eh, pati yung balag. Kasi,
Opo.
kasi you invoke Ong, in which the circumstances is different. Because Ong attended the hearing. Magkaiba yun, attorney, di ba?
Yes, that's why I
That's why,
raised.
attorney,
Opo.
ako ayop, we will end this debate with regards to your appeal. Ako nga, sabi ko nga eh,
Opo.
pwede naman yung reconsideration eh.
Opo.
Contempt and lifting of the contempt, it all depends on the actions of Pastor Kibuloy. Di ba? If he cooperates with this committee, then so good. We can lift that, that contempt. But if you will invoke those,
Anong cooperation ang gusto niyo mangyari? Gusto niyo siyang padaluhin diyan? Anong
jurisprudence, wala tayong, yun na nga yung Ong eh.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ay,
yabang ni
That is
Paduano,
why
akala mo
okay.
talino talaga?
As I said, Your Honor, we submit always to the discretion of the committee. And there is really no desire on the part of this representation to debate. We're just stating what we feel to be the rights of my client, as it is my duty and obligation as his lawyer, Your Honor. We have no quarrel with the committee. As I've said, the committee will do what it has to do under the rules. We just want to make this humble appeal, Your Honors. That is all. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Yes.
And Representative Paduano.
Yes, thank you very much. The Honorable JJ Suarez is recognized.
Attorney Tapasio, can I just ask,
Yes, Your Honor.
why does the good pastor refuse to come?
To be candid, Your Honor, to this committee, he is apprehensive that his rights may not be respected because of the frenzy surrounding the investigation, Your Honor. And besides, Your Honor, he said that if they ask me and I do not know, there are other people who know about the information, then it might be futile for me to appear before the committee.
I think that's the very problem, Attorney Tapasio. He's assuming something that has not yet happened. Throughout the whole series of hearings we've had, I think the committee has been handling themselves properly, legally, giving all the resource persons due process. So I don't think any rights would have been violated if he presented himself. Number two, to assume that he does not know the answers to the questions, when in fact he doesn't even know the questions yet, is false to hold on to, because I myself have questions to ask to the good pastor. And I believe the person that he has sent might not be of the position to answer my questions, because they were not present in the SEC documents. Their names were not present in the SEC documents that were submitted to the Committee on Franchise. So how can that obligation be passed on to them? So again, I'm asking, on numerous times that he has been invited, why does he not come?
If I may respond to that, Mr. Chair? May I respond, Mr.
Yes,
Chair?
please.
Yes. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chair. First of all, Your Honor, that is why precisely we are asking for a general, not a detailed line of questioning, but just the general questions under Ermita, Your Honors. Number two, Your Honors,
Arlene Brosas. The parliamentary status is that there is a motion by the Honorable Johnny Pimentel, duly seconded by the Honorable J.J. Suarez, the Honorable Judah Silre, the Honorable Franz Castro, and the Honorable Arlene Brosas, and of course, our Senior Deputy Speaker, the Honorable
Ayan
Don
ako.
Gonzales.
Hmm.
That being the case, there's a motion, duly seconded. Any objections? The chair hearing no objections on a unanimous vote, the Honorable Pastor Kibuloy is cited for contempt.
Ayun na nga no, mga kababayan, dito na po natin tatapusin ang ating reaction video. Wala, ganyan po talaga mga kababayan. Kinontempt itong si Pastor Kibuloy. Mag-ingat po kayo lahat mga kababayan. Grandstanding po ang trip ng ating mga congressman at senador. Gusto nila pagka pupunta dyan si Kibuloy, talagang mga media, talagang kung sino yung magtatanong sa kanya, yun ang bida-bida. Sigurado, ang magtatanong sa kanya dyan, yung mga surot at mga ipis dyan sa House of Representatives. Yung mga dyan, yung mga anay. Anay po yung mga yan, yung mga makabayan black. Anay po yan. Maraming salamat po mga kababayan.